Did you know that a recent study revealed that 9 out of every 10 people who make New Year resolutions break them in the third week of the new year? LAMATA, fortunately, didn't make a bad bed of that statistic because our reputation of excellent service delivery precedes us.
And what's the secret of our success? We never take you for granted. We continually review and assess our performance so we can pick up where we fall short and do a better job where we've done a great one. And as this episode brings this quarter to an end, it is time for us to recap Lagos State's effort through LAMATA in making your Lagos transportation experience convenient.
That's not all. We came to you for your expectations of LAMATA in 2015, and you had a lot of interesting things to say. This we will be sharing too. I am Obafemi Craig.
I am Kate Harmony. First, we take the news update.
Welcome to the news update on LAMATA FR. Following the increase in road crashes recorded on the newly widened Mile 12 to Ikorodu roundabout, the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority LAMATA has again appealed to motorists and other road users to use the road with caution. The Mile 12 to Ikorodu town has been widened to accommodate bus rapid transit BRT system lanes, while still retaining 2-lane dual carriageway for other motorists. However, following the partial opening of the road to traffic, motorists have been engaged in excessive speed, leading to crashes, some of which were fatal. LAMATA said the appeal has become necessary in order to safeguard the lives of people as well as the taxpayers' money invested on the road. In a statement signed by the Managing Director of LAMATA, Dr. Dayo Mobiriola, the authority said the road has been rebuilt for the benefit of Lagosians and should therefore not be turned to their deathbed. It said, it is better for the users of the road to get to their destinations using the road than ending up in the mortuary and the grave. Meanwhile, the Blue Line Light Rail project currently under construction is inching towards Marina as the contractor intensifies work on the piers to carry the superstructure that will take the rail across the Lagos Lagoon to Marina. The rail project, a 27-kilometer railroad, is designed to have 11 stations, 4 of which are nearly completed. The Marina station, which is designed to be a transport hub for the integration of other transport modes, will be the 5th station. Other stations will be at Okokomaiko, Lasu, Volkswagen, Trade Fair, Alakija, and Festac. On completion, the Blue Line Light Rail project, solely financed by the Lagos State government, will cut travel time from Okokomaiko to Marina to 34 minutes from over 2 hours and move more than 400,000 passengers daily. The Blue Line Rail project is one of the 6 metro rail lines and 1 monorail captured in the Lagos Urban Rail Network under the Strategic Transport Master Plan, which was as a result of intensive researches, studies, and analysis of future transportation demands and needs of the state. The network is geared towards integrating with planned and existing water transport and BRT routes. That ends the news update.
Basically, what LAMATA does is to coordinate public transportation in Lagos State, and we came up with a transport master plan.
Developed together with the World Bank, the objective of this plan is finding long-lasting solutions for the problem of transportation in Lagos. Currently under its first steps of development, the plan has already proven itself a big success, dramatically increasing the connectivity in a city in continuous expansion and enjoying an unparalleled demographic and economic growth.
Our responsibility is to ensure that we provide the necessary infrastructure to meet the growth, to improve the quality of life, to improve the standard of living, and to make Lagos a vibrant and livable city in years to come.
LAMATA, think transport.
It's been an amazing season for us on LAMATA FR. Do you agree with me?
Yes, it's been.
So do you have your favorite parts?
Too many to mention, but being a people person,
Okay.
I love episodes where we have the opportunity to meet with the people we served.
That is more like you.
Well, that was how we began this season. One of such opportunities are the Stakeholders Forum, which was held at Victoria Island with regards to rehabilitation of several roads in that corridor.
With particular focus on Aki Adishola Street, Victoria Island.
It was the day residents and business owners met with the Commissioner of Transportation in Lagos, Mr. Kayode Opaifa, the Managing Director of Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMATA, Dr. Dayo Mobiriola, the Director of Roads, LAMATA, Engineer Funsho Elulade, as well as other representatives of the people. We sat and talked, asked questions, and laid concerns bare. After the tete-a-tete, it was clear LAMATA's rehabilitation of the road will solve the perennial flooding associated with the road, improve the scenery, and make transportation easier, come rain or sunshine.
It has taken us 4 years of planning. And beyond that, apart from planning, we have actually started the implementation off-site, where most of the equipments that are going to be used are the drainage, the interlocking stones, the curbs, everything have been actually manufactured right now as we speak, and they are almost totally ready and cured to go onto the road. So we have done the necessary things because we acknowledge the importance of Aki Adishola. Is a major trunk road for Victoria Island, for Lagos Island, for Lagos State. So you need to bring business interruption to the barest minimum.
Your pleasant experience on Lagos roads through LAMATA's work is a result of creative minds which are great at assessing the problems and creating long-lasting solutions and, in the long run, improving public transport. The total rehabilitation and facelift of Bishop Aboyede Cole Street, Victoria Island, which is one of the major connecting roads in the Victoria Island area, was one of the topics we discussed this season. We saw the extent of work done and the progress being made. The transformation within months of rehabilitation work has been remarkable, and soon the agony of road users and businesses in that axis will become a thing of the past.
This road was bad, very, very bad. It was impassable. But as part of the Lagos State government to make sure there's a positive change to traffic, situation in Lagos, and considering the network of roads within Victoria Island, it becomes very necessary to rehabilitate this road. One, because of its bad shape, and two, because of the connectivity within the network around this area. As you can see, if you are coming from Andubelo Way through Ademola Adetokunbo, you can link this road and bust out on S6Ep13 Expressway, and that is a relief to most of the residents around this area. That is one of the reasons why we are building this road. Well, up to this moment, we've enjoyed the maximum cooperation from them, at least on the use of the road and obeying traffic rules and the management that we set up. We still want them to continue with the cooperation so that we can deliver this road on schedule. Well, of course, we are very sure that at the end of it, everybody will benefit maximum from this construction work.
Similar to Bishop Aboyede Cole Street, the ongoing rehabilitation of Wemco Road is one topic we often return to because of the government intent to make traveling in the Ogba, Agege, and other connecting environs easier. During this season, one of our most important episodes was on the benefits of the rehabilitation of Wemco Road, which excited you the most. So many great developments on Lagos roads.
Well, for any new road construction, it has taken the congestion away. Well, not totally, but of course it has reduced it by some percentage. Because if you are traveling on a road that is riddled with potholes, it slows down your car. So, you know, the cars start building up. But now the road is smoother. Cars could leave quickly. I mean, vehicles could leave quickly. And of course, you know, it will enhance a free-flowing traffic. Then secondly, it makes the road safer than it used to be. Because you find out that when it rains and you have a deep pothole, you won't see what is underneath. People will, you know, just ram into it. They get their car damaged. Even in the process, people get injured. But all those things have been taken away. Then thirdly, before we came in here, this road doesn't have any street lighting. But now, by the time we finish, which is the last operation that we are going to do on this road, you know, we will install street lighting. You know, the road will be well lit. People can, you know, walk in the night. Whoever wants to cycle can cycle in the night. You are not scared. Yeah, you feel more secure. You are not scared to, you know, ride on the road.
So many bad roads are being rehabilitated, and the rail is well on its way to being complete. Job opportunities in their thousands are around the corner, and the Bus Rapid Transit BRT extension from Mile 12 to Ikorodu is close to completion.
Lagos, my home. With LAMATA, Lagos is changing for the best. BRT lanes, modern rail lines, pedestrian bridges, new roads, mega city, yeah. Lagos, my home. Lagos, my home. With LAMATA, Lagos is changing for the best. Lagos, my home. Lagos, my home. With LAMATA, Lagos is changing for the best. For the best.
One of the topics we looked at this season was how the emerging transport structure in Lagos aligns with the Strategic Transport Master Plan, STMP, which is like the compass for creating a multimodal integrated transport system for Lagos, and how they are all interconnected into a long-term plan called the STMP that will see Lagos transformed into a global megacity it should rightly be. And this season, we didn't forget to treat LAMATA's achievements on the BRT extension project from Mile 12 to Ikorodu in the past year.
Construction is over, project ends, operation commences.
Project ends,
operation commences. BRT buses will be rolling in soon. As you said, over 400 have been approved, and early in the new year, we'll be expecting their arrival. The operational plans and everything is being done by another department, which is ongoing at the moment. The benefits are enormous. With good roads, safety is paramount. When you have good roads, well marked, well littered, we expect, you know, God helping us, almost a smooth ride. Employment in terms of operational team, drivers, post officers, mechanics, you know. When you have a project like this, when you have an operation like this, a bus operation, when you have the front team, you have the back room. So all the supporting workmen that will assist the drivers and the bus officers. There are lots of people. So all this will come into play.
To answer the question you asked at the beginning, Kate, my favorite episode of the season was the last one.
Okay.
Because LAMATA took time to share safety tips on how to guarantee our viewers a safe and eventful New Year by not overspeeding.
That's correct, because safety is a very important topic to discuss.
It is.
And bearing in mind that safety begins with you. There is nothing like having you with us week in, week out. And that was why we made sure to let you know how to conduct yourself on Lagos roads as a driver, passenger, all road user, and not just on Mile 12 to Ikorodu BRT extension, but on every road you use.
Lagos, my home. With LAMATA, Lagos is changing for the best. BRT lanes, modern rail lines, pedestrian bridges, new roads.
Okay, so I need to know, is there a speed limit on this road?
Well, most certainly, any road that is built would always have applicable speed limit. The maximum speed limit on any section, not on any section, in some sections of this road is 80 kilometers per hour. In certain areas where it's built up, like in the first section where we have Owodonire from Mile 12, or towards the Ikorodu town roundabout, where there are a lot of activities going on there, the speed limit definitely is not above 50, okay? And so it's very important that once the road is completed and all the applicable signs are there, it will show what areas where you're able to do up to 80 or where you do up to 60. The important thing that our viewers must note is that on no occasion should we have any reason to violate the speed limit, maximum speed limit. Now, as you can see, we're on the road. The speed approach of vehicles is just so terrible, it's so high, it is so scary. And the point that I would like to make is that this road has been built for comfort. This road has never, ever been intended to be built as a racing track. Sometimes a lot of our drivers don't understand the benefit of speeding or the disbenefit of it. Even if you speed so high from this area and you think you're trying to show off with your car or you're trying to gain time, by the time you get to Mile 12, assuming you're going towards Lagos, you're going to be stuck in activities there anyway. If you're coming from the opposite side and you're going towards Ikorodu, you're going to be stuck at a traffic junction or towards Ikorodu. So every driver on this road should ask themselves, what is the real benefit of this speed that I'm doing that even makes everything so dangerous? And it is important that even we get FRSC to be involved on what happens on this road by the time it's open for full use when the BRT starts. In the sense that they need to procure all the gadgets that they need to ensure that the speed limit is not violated on a regular basis, because I can only see that being a big problem in terms of casualty rates, in terms of fatality rates. I can just see that happening, and we really need to be careful.
Lagos, my home. With LAMATA, Lagos is changing for the best. BRT lanes, modern rail lines, pedestrian bridges.
This is LAMATA FR if you're just joining us. After the break, we are coming to you to find out what your expectations of LAMATA in 2015 are in a moment.
Hello, ma'am. What's your name?
I'm Patience Roberts.
Okay, so what's your expectation for 2015?
Well, everything should be well by this time around. Concerning the BRT, they should provide more, because I see a lot of long queues. People will be waiting for longer hours before they get another bus to take them to wherever they are going to. Then concerning the rail, I've seen a new one, but they should make more so that it will be enough for the populace.
I'm expecting the completion of the rail project. Okay. Although the governor talks about it, last time I heard the news, he talked about it. He talked about the finance and the project management. He said even in other parts of the world, it is done in coaches. Yeah. So we are expecting completion of the project.
My expectation for 2015, as far as LAMATA is concerned, is that they should redouble their effort. What they are doing, they should do it better. I know that the Ikorodu project is not completed yet. The major concern as a person I have on the Ikorodu corridor is safety. There are some intersections, some areas that I think there should be signages about safety primarily. There were a couple of accidents during the holiday that I think simple safety caution would have prevented that.
Yeah, my expectations for 2015 is the prompt service. They maintain the buses well, because the reason behind it is really working. Most times you end up beating traffic while in the buses, and they should just maintain the buses well.
Good roads,
BRT. Yeah.
What about BRT?
Good buses. And I think if you have more buses for BRT buses, there wouldn't be congestion or whatever or anything. People are always it's always rowdy in the bus. And so many things, diseases and all those things, they just fly. So maybe if you have more buses, things will be perfect. Yeah.
Lagos, my home. With LAMATA, Lagos is changing for the best. For the best.
All the different story where we dey talk for our program today, they come from when this season takes start, reach where we dey so. And we don't touch light all the different projects where we dey do for our Lagos. And for this juncture where we dey so, we want tell una say, Lagos State Government plus LAMATA go complete all the projects where then they do, plus the one where then go do, confirm. And this joint to show say, as we dey work, we get them for mind to do better, pass as we dey do so.
Gbogbo ohun tí a ti ń bára wa sọ látìgbà tí ètò yìí ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ débi tí a dé yìí ń tọ́ka sí gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Níbi tí a wá bá dé yìí, ó dáni lójú wípé ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àti iléeṣẹ́ LAMATA máa parí gbogbo iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ àti èyí tí wọ́n tún máa ṣe. Àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí ní ìdánilójú wípé bí a ṣe ń ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ yìí lọ, a ní lọ́kàn wípé a tún máa ṣe ju bí ó ti yẹ lọ.
This season of LAMATA Half Hour ends with this episode, but there is never a break in our relationship with you. Here are some of the responses we received from those of you who have been able to reach us with your comments and questions.
For the best. LAMATA is facilitating Lagos with less traffic, faster travel time, more productivity, even more joy.
And if you haven't been able to reach us with your comments and questions, kindly do so using the following. Thank you for joining us on the final episode of the season. As is our custom, we will outdo ourselves on the next one, so you don't want to miss a single episode.
Seasons come and go. What never changes is a connection with you. Because as Sarah Desant once said, life is a harmful, cold place to not have a best friend. I am Obafemi Craig.
I am Kate Harmony. See you next week. LAMATA.
Think transport.
Eko Akete, Lagos, my home. With LAMATA, Lagos is changing for the best. BRT lanes, more than